Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video, we're going to talk about the New Year's raid and basically how it all works, and essentially how you can have a really good time, a really productive time during the New Year's raid. So to cut a long story short, basically the New Year's raid is a combination of 5 raids, and you want to just play them as much as possible. So there's not, like, we'll talk about how the rewards work and everything, but the main thing is you need to play a lot. Even if you have the bonus characters and that, you need to play a lot. You have to do all of these raids a lot of times to really manufacture a ton of rewards. You can see there are 5 of them. They each represent a different type. So you're going to want to spam each one as best you can. Each one has its own bonus characters, its own battle bonus characters. You'll make a separate lineup for each one, and each one comes with these New Year's gift tags. These New Year's gift tags can be exchanged for a ton of prizes. Z-Power for the free-to-play Goku, Legends Limited Z-Power for that specific type, and a ton of Chrono crystals. I think there's like something like 2,400 to get from this entire raid, or 2,500 or something, so it's a lot. Obviously, each boss drops their own tokens, their own this, their own everything, but you generally speaking want to try to push to have as much of this done as possible. There are also missions. These missions will net you some pretty good rewards as well, so you're going to want to do that. Now, the new free-to-play Goku, much like the Broly, comes from this event, so you're going to need to do this event as much as possible, generally speaking. Now, aside from that, that is pretty much it in terms of like the functionality. The rewards you exchange for them individually from the shop. So each raid has its own little shop. Each shop has its own Z-Power, has its own everything, and yeah, basically that covers pretty much everything you need to know. So yeah, honestly, aside from that, really it's super straightforward and simple. So I think for me, what I can say is, like, you're going to want to push as much as possible in each individual raid, because each raid has its own rewards. You're going to need to obviously push in each one. Now, the missions are actually super straightforward, but again require you to play a lot of the game. So the missions require you to play like a ton of the game. The missions are based on completing it like 100 times, 200 times, 250 times. It's not a super simple situation. Like, you're not going to, you have to grind. Like, if you want all of these really good rewards, you're going to have to grind. That's really the only way to do it, unfortunately. It is just one of those things. So yeah. Other than that, realistically, that's pretty much it. The raid functions as a normal raid would. So it functions the exact same way a normal raid does. You need to choose a battle bonus character as your damage dealer. You're going to want to make sure that your support characters are battle bonus, or bonus characters I should say. Just in general, you're going to want to, well, when I say want to, you're going to have to pretty much try your best to grind it out, and that's really as much as I can say. Other than that, you will get medals for awakening Z-Power for the Goku and Vegeta. Don't worry a ton about it right now. You cannot exchange them at this current moment in time, so I wouldn't really worry about it, but you'll be able to exchange them a little bit later on, so yeah, obviously keep that in mind. Now, beyond that, that is pretty much everything. So let's just get into it. It's the standard raid format. Battle bonus character, battle bonus damage dealer, and you should be able to have a pretty good time, I think, overall. I think, for the most part, it's not anything too complicated. All you have to do really is make sure that you're just changing or building a team that respects the type of each unit. So, if you are someone who's taking on a green type character, build a purple team. Don't just be lazy. Obviously, there are certain battle bonus units that are going to do so much damage that it's fine. For example, if you look at using if you look at using the Beast Gohan, for example, you can probably use them in 4 out of the 5 raids, etc. Like, it's not a huge train smash if you do that. It's not ideal, but it's not a huge train smash. You should be fine. So it's just going to depend on what battle bonus character you have, but it shouldn't be a major issue. It's just going to, basically depend on yourself and which battle bonus characters you have available. But everyone should have one. I believe there's a free-to-play character that's available as the battle bonus character for pretty much all of them. So yeah, I think you should be able to have a pretty good time regardless. So yeah, other than that though, that is pretty much it. The raid is the standard format. Don't worry too much about any intricacies or anything. It's actually very easy. I think it's easier than the normal raid as well. Yeah, you do more damage. I think the bosses are easier. For example, you'll see that we both don't hit the Rising Rush at the same time, but we defeat the boss anyway. I think just because we have battle bonus characters. So as long as you are hitting the Rising Rush at the same time as your ally, and generally doing things quite right, I think it's not such a fine line as a normal raid, because they know you gotta spam a ton of it. So yeah, obviously for people who don't know, you want to break the boss's shield, you want to get a Rising Rush, and then you want to use that Rising Rush at the same time as your allies. So you're going to want to do that realistically, but that's about it. Honestly, there's not too much else complicated with a raid. I don't think it's that crazy. What I would say is maybe try to do like 10 of a specific raid a day. Would be a good starting point. I think it's up for 16 days or so. Try and do like 10 of a raid a day. Sounds like a lot, but it's not when it takes so quick. So try and do like 10 of a specific raid. Or if you can really just spend it crushing out one day, I think try do that, because there is a ton of rewards. And if you want the Chrono Crystals for Beast Gohan, you're going to have to put in the grind. Basically, that's really all I can tell you. Unfortunately, you're going to have to put in some real work there, because yeah, obviously it is quite a grind to get that. And just remember that the Goku and Vegeta medals cannot be exchanged just yet, at least as far as I can tell. So you're good to go. You don't need to worry about what's happening there, etc. So yeah, but that's really it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, obviously, and otherwise I will see you guys in the next one. If you do need any more help, let me know. And yeah, but that's gonna be it from me. So I will see you guys in the next video.